What's going on, everyone? TJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me,
huge supplements, wrecked pre-workout.
huge people, not small supplements, huge. Anyway, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. This is a monster label, people. And then I'm gonna share with you my personal experience using this one, because experience matters. And you know what we think about labels here. And then I'm gonna give you my final verdict. Who is this one for? How to use it? Should you use it? Let's get right into it. Okay, people, before we go into the label, every week we're gonna be giving away one of these shirts, the Listen People shirts. All you need to do is to make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, follow us on Instagram, leave a comment on this video, and we'll be actually drawing one lucky subscriber, high quality Listen People shirt every week. Anyway, people, huge supplements, new company, just came into the supplement scene, I think a few months ago. They're actually, I think, from Europe originally, Netherlands, I think, but they do have a logistics center in the US, so they ship from the US. Anyway, they have a big line of supplements, with Direct being their flagship product, their pre-workout. We love pre-workouts. Anyway, they have this huge label. They came out right out of the gate with this massive ass label. Like, seriously, look at this thing. It's massive. I'm gonna take you through it. You know, this is gonna be long. So I'm gonna try and be quick about it, so you just know what you're getting in here. There's a lot of shit in this scoop size, grams, 21.5 grams, 25 servings per tub, and this is a heavy tub. This is big, this is huge. Anyway, listen to this, people. So you have for pumps, and this is not by order because there's a bunch of shit here and they're just randomly all over the top. By the way, huge supplement. Just put them by order of functionality. Seriously, people. Okay, L-citrulline, malate, 1-to-1 ratio. So 9 grams, you're going to get 4.5 grams of citrulline, so that's fine. Usually you see 2-to-1 ratio with the citrulline, but it doesn't matter because it's 9 grams, right? So you're going to get 4.5 grams of citrulline. That's going to help you with pumps. You have beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. We love beta-alanine. It gives you the tingling. If you don't like tingling, you're not a friend of mine. We love tingling here on the channel. And trust me, this is going to tingle. Wait for the experience. Okay, betaine anhydrous, 2 grams. That's a lot of betaine. We like betaine. It helps with muscle protein synthesis, power output, some pumps. I mean, it's just a great ingredient. Agmatine sulfate, 1.25 grams. Anyway, 1.25, not 1.3. Anyway, so this is going to help you with pumps also. The combination with citrulline malate is really good. I really like it. That's usually a good formula for good pump experience. Citrulline and agmatine together. Then you have tyrosine at 1 gram. That's good. That's going to help you with mental focus. It's an amino acid. It's going to help you with mental focus. It's a good amount at 1 gram. Sometimes you see more, but listen, you're going to see there's so much shit here. Clinical doses don't really mean a lot when you combine all this shit together. Speaking of combining all this shit together, you have Lion's Mane, New Age Nootropic, and it's going to help with a bunch of stuff. You have 600 milligrams, which is sort of the clinical dose for Lion's Mane, but anyway, it's more of a focused nootropic ingredient. Then you have Vasodrive AP, something you don't see a lot, at 255, that's sort of the clinical dose. That's going to help you with shuttling nutrients to your blood flow. Anyway, good ingredients. It's a trademarked ingredient. Anyway, don't see it a lot. Interesting. Caffeine at 250 milligrams. And I know what you think, Stim Junkies, that this is not going to hit that hard. 250 milligrams is on the lower end. Listen, I say this on the channel all the time. Some of my favorite pre-workouts have 600 milligrams, 700 milligrams of caffeine. But some of my favorite pre-workouts only have 250 or 300 milligrams of caffeine. Labels are just fucking labels, people. Yeah. Then we have dicaffeine malate at 100 milligrams. So that's going to add 75 milligrams of caffeine with a longer, it's going to taper off over a longer time. So I actually like the combination of caffeine and dicaffeine malate. Altogether, you have here 325 milligrams of caffeine, which is perfect. If it works, it's perfect. You don't need more. If you can get it with less, then keep with less, people. Okay. But listen to this. Hordenine at 100 freaking milligrams. That is a lot of hordenine. Hordenine, I love hordenine. For some reason, the combination of stimulants together with hordenine gets me in the mood, it gets me in the zone, gets me focused. It's just a great ingredient. 100 milligrams, that's a lot. Usually you see 70 milligrams. That is a lot. Then you have Himalayan pink salt, which is going to help you with pumps. Not a lot here, it's 100 milligrams. And then you have also a 7 at 100 milligrams, which is double what you usually see, which supposedly going to help you with the pumps also. For me personally, a 7 usually doesn't do a lot, but there's so much shit here. We have the agmatine, we have the citrulline malate, we have the pink salt, then we have a 7. It's just a lot. Betaine, we have a bunch of shit. Then you have NMT. It's also a stimulant. It's a mild stimulant, but again, the combination NMT, and you have, in a second, you're going to see you have adrenaline, you have ordenine, you have the caffeine. That's a good, and then all these focus ingredients. People. Theobromine, another one at 50 milligrams, sound a lot of theobromine, but it's going to help together with all the rest of the stimulants with the steam feeling. Then you have isopropyl synephrine, which is the best form of synephrine. I love it. 20 milligram on the money. On the fucking money. It's going to help with body temperature, natural energy. It's just a great ingredient. Listen, people, we have a lot of shit here. It almost feels too much. And speaking of too much, 1 milligram of Alpha Yo. Yeah, people. So 1 milligram is perfect. I always say that 1.5 milligram is the top that you can usually get along with most of humanity. Like more than that, 2.5 milligrams, 3 milligrams. I know it doesn't sound a lot. If you never tried Alpha Yo, you're gonna feel it. 1 milligram, depending on the quality and the purity of the ingredient, usually would just give you the benefits of Alpha Yo, which is the increased energy, being in the zone, high intensity without the side effects. But we're gonna talk about that in a second. You know why? You know why? Because labels are just fucking labels. You never know. You see this huge list of ingredients and maybe this thing is total shit. Because when these things interact, they just kill each other. Or maybe they don't actually have anything here. They're just lying. I don't know. Labels are just fucking labels. It's a scientific fact. If you're new here on the channel, you can Google it. It's true. Anyway, let's start with the flavor. Rainbow Burst. That's the one I have. Can't remember if they have more flavors. It's good. You know, we don't give a shit. By the way, this stuff is huge. We don't give a shit about flavor here on the channel. You know, it's a pre-workout. It's okay. You're going to survive. It tastes okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, I don't give a fuck about scales of flavor. If you're new here and you want scales of flavor for pre-workout people, go to another channel. Anyway, okay, let's talk about the experience. People. So let me start by telling you that one scoop is supposed to be 21.5. If you take a leveled scoop like you would do, it's actually 17 grams. So this is underdosed on a level scoop. If you want to get the full dosage, you go full, like super rounded scoop. I actually tried this 3 times with the level scoop, right? Which probably would get you like 30 something servings with this thing, and 3 times with the full dosage. Okay, people, so let me tell you about the experience. With a level scoop, this thing hits you perfect. And I'm talking perfect. This is one of these Stim Junkie experience that is not overwhelming, but it is a Stim Junkie experience. You don't take this if you're a beginner to pre-workouts. This is not a beginner pre-workout or not even an intermediate pre-workout. This is a Stim Junkie experience, but on a level scoop, it's a good productive Stim Junkie experience. The energy is gonna hit you really fast. The beta-alanine tingling is on the verge of flashing, but not really flashing. You know, like the nighttime flashing when it's too much? No. But it's tingling, it's intense, and it hits you really fast. The energy is consistent, and it doesn't, you know, there's no crash, there's no shit. It just tapers off nicely after 2 to 3 hours, which is really intense. The focus is the highlight of this thing. There's not really mood elevation. You're not going to get euphoria. This is one of these productive, high energy Stim Junkie experience. On a level scoop, you're gonna feel the Alpha Yo and the synephrine and the hordenine and all that shit. You're gonna feel it, but it's not gonna be too much. Almost, if you're like me and you're actually okay with 2 milligrams of Alpha Yo, on the level scoop, you're not even gonna remember if there's Alpha Yo or not, because you're not gonna get the side effects, you know, like the drooling, the heartbeat, the sweating, the cold sweats. You're not gonna get them. But listen, people, super good experience. This is a productive Stim Junkie experience. Focus, energy, pumps are okay. Not crazy. Not crazy, which is surprising. There's a lot of shit here, but labels are just fucking labels. They're okay. I would say they're on average. But you're gonna work hard in the gym. There's no way you're sitting down with this shit. It's a good, productive Stim Junkie experience on a level scoop. But people, if you are brave enough to go full dosage, full rounded scoop, people, this shit hits hard. And the Alpha Yo and the rest of the stuff comes into effect. That 20% difference, I think it's about 20%, maybe 25%, is gonna make a huge difference. So what I suggest you, what I mean by huge difference, you're gonna feel the side, like the energy kick is gonna be super strong. That tingling and the feel of energy is gonna last for like 4 hours, people. Like it doesn't go away. You're gonna work your ass off in the gym. But if you're sensitive to Alpha Yo, this is when you're gonna get the Alpha Yo side effects. You're gonna get, you know, you're gonna get like drooling, and a bit of cold sweats. Not too crazy, not to the point for me that it's not productive, but this feels way more than 1 milligram of alpha-yo on a rounded scoop. It feels more like 2.5 milligrams of alpha-yo, which is a lot. Even for me, it's on the higher end, right? So, but if you're a Stim Junkie, listen, huge supplements meant for you to take a rounded scoop. You're gonna get hit like a train, like a motherfucking train. But I would say for most of humanity, level scoop is going to be perfect, and you're going to get 30-something servings, productive Stim Junkie experience, average pumps, amazing focus, good long-lasting energy, zero crash, not a lot of euphoria, productive motherfucker focus, and some actually burning effect and the tingling. If you don't like tingling, don't take the huge supplements, wrecked people. Listen, people. This is what this one is good for. Really like what Huge Supplements did here. If you're looking for such an experience like I just described, give this one a shot. As far as where you can get it, I think from the supplement, from the brand site, but there might be a couple of other sites that are selling it. I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness Deal News where you can compare prices from all over the web, and if there's great coupons or something like that, you're going to find it below so you can save money. Listen, if this review of the Huge Supplements Rec pre-workout was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and by the way, don't forget to subscribe to follow us on Instagram and leave a comment here below and make sure you're subscribed for the giveaway of the Listen People shirt.